Jane Fonda. It's so lovely. I have not met you before, and it's a pleasure and an honor. Thank you.
It's an honor for me too. I've never been on the show. Thank you for having me.
Oh, wonderful. Tell me about this concert. This.
It's going to be great.
What is this about? This is for the First Amendment.
It's about, and we're doing it at this historic town hall.
Was that like 44th Street or something like that? 6th Avenue, somewhere?
Somewhere. It's on Broadway.
There you go.
It's considered Broadway.
It is considered Broadway.
Long history.
You've made it.
I've finally.
Well done.
Patti Smith, Rufus Wainwright, Bette Midler, and
fantastic.
we have, not only is it going on in the theater, but we have thousands of, I think over 5,000 registered viewing parties around the country, in red states and purple states and blue states. And
so like a simulcast. It's going to go out at the same time?
It goes, yes, and then when they register for a viewing party, they get song sheets, so it's a sing-along. And, you know, music has always been part of movements, of resistance movements, the civil rights movement.
Right.
I mean, all the way back in the...
You know, what else has always been a part of some great movements? Jane Fonda. You've been doing this a long time. You've been Vietnam, no nukes, LGBTQ rights. I mean, issue after issue, you've stepped up. What?
You know,
why?
I think I was about 33 when I became an activist in 1970, and before then, I wasn't involved in anything. I was kind of hedonistic. I kind of knew if I really get involved, my life is going to change. And I kind of stayed away. And then it was American soldiers that got me to understand the Vietnam War, and my whole life changed. And then, because I lived in France, I moved back here, and because it was soldiers that had opened my eyes, I became part of the GI movement. But it was the people that I met. They were different than people I had ever met before. I'd grown up in a world where everybody was judged how you looked. Are you thin enough? Are you this enough? Are you... Oh, God, there was so much pressure. And suddenly it was like, what kind of a person are you? It wasn't like what you looked like. It was like looking through a keyhole at the world we were fighting for. And so, you know, the entertainment industry writ large, we create the dreams, we write the stories, we can show people, we can make them feel across differences, and we can show them how it could be. There's an alternative. This is not inevitable, what we're going through right now. And entertainers will, you're being attacked. Comics first, because tyranny and comics don't go together, you know. You're the ones that can point out there's no clothes and all that kind of, yeah. So comics go first, you know.
Wait, what? Wait, how did I get involved in this? I'm out first? Son of a bitch.
But what was so great is that when they said that Kimmel was going to be taken off the air, and millions of Americans canceled their Disney subscriptions or threatened to cancel.
Yeah, in Colorado.
So, it's called non-cooperation. And that's what we have to do.
Non-cooperation.
So the Committee for the First Amendment, it existed before. We want to organize the entertainment industry to not cooperate with what's happening, because our democracy is being destroyed. Our rights are being taken away.
Tell me about the perspective on that, because you bring up an interesting point. This committee existed in the past, and it really was in the 50s, was it not? The House Un-Americans Activities.
First was created, it was called the Committee for the First Amendment.
Right.
Hollywood Strikes Back in 1947 against the House Un-American Activities.
Right.
My dad was a member. That's how I knew about it, yeah.
Fantastic.
And then, yeah, I'm my dad's daughter. It just took me a while. Yeah.
It's such an interesting thing. Do you recall watching him go through standing up for things and being criticized? Did that make you fearful of that? What was it?
No, it made
your experience
when I
with it?
stood up finally, it made him fearful. He was worried.
Really?
Yeah.
For you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you took.
He'd seen careers and lives destroyed.
Right.
And it's happening now. But I don't know if people are aware enough about what's happening. You know, books are being banned. The funding of arts councils are being taken away.
Sure.
Television shows where there's a black wife of this guy. No, you can't do that. Cancel it. No, you can't have an LGBTQ. You know, they're just being canceled.
Yeah. It's almost like people are acquiescing to it because they fear. I think what the government understands is corporations don't want friction. They don't have any moral stand to take on it. They just don't want the friction. And so if people can create friction to the corporation, then they'll listen to them. But for now, they're just fearful of the government.
Well, what's happening in the entertainment industry, people who got guys who got rich on other kinds of businesses are trying to take over the entertainment industry and bend it to, bring us to our knees so that we will support what they're doing.
Right.
And they're taking away our rights, the stories that are nuanced and complicated and represent diversity.
You're talking about the mergers and such.
I'm talking about the mergers. They're canceling things.
Right, the people who own.
They're trying to control a business that they didn't even build up.
Right.
They're just coming out from some greedy place to try to control us.
Well, that's all the time we have for tonight. It's probably a good idea they're doing that. Gee, what are you doing?
But listen, people.
What are you trying to pull here?
Either come to the town hall on June 14th.
Yeah.
When we're going to do the music that gets people to rise up and speak out.
Right.
Now is the time. This is the time, guys.
In your experience, and I ask you, and I think people are really thirsty for it.
And if they can't actually come to the play, they can register and view it at home.
Right.
We'll have a house party. Yeah.
And you'll be mailed out gummies, and you can watch it for that.
Right.
In your experience with this, have you learned lessons of what effective activism looks like, what less effective activism? Were there certain movements that you were really appreciative of how they went about, whether it was the No Nukes movement you were involved in or Vietnam? What can you tell people about the most effective ways to get involved and how you've seen that play out over time?
Listen to people talk. Young people, because they have these phones now, they can get thousands of people to come out overnight to a...
Right.
That's not organizing.
Oh.
Organizing takes time. You have to talk to people.
Right.
You have to understand where they're coming from. You have to... I don't know. I think we have to become living ambassadors to an irresistible future where everybody will be seen and respected by their government, where everybody feels taken care of.
You know what? Can I tell you something crazy?
Huh?
Can I tell you something crazy? I believe you. Like, watching this animate you, watching your passion for it, you seem like you really believe this can change and go in the right direction. This is not something you play at. You believe it in your soul, it appears.
Yeah, we're going to move the needle. We're going
Right.
to change things.
Right.
Absolutely. Yeah. And so, one of the most important things is community. This is what we've learned from Minneapolis, right?
Right.
They
People that stay
take care
together.
of each other.
Right.
You have to know your neighbor. You have to be willing to take care of people who are hurting. I know it's called woke. It's so beautiful. It means you've got a big heart. It means that you care. It means you're an upstander, not a bystander who kind of just walks past when you see somebody that hurts.
I am not a religious person, and yet I really feel like saying amen right now. I don't know why. I'm not even sure I know what it means.
Sing it, amen.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Amen.
Now, are you going to get up there and do...
Amen, amen, yes.
I didn't need all that. It's exciting, though. And right now, is it the First Amendment stuff that's really animating what you're moving towards?
Well, it's the bedrock. It's the first
It's the
for a
bedrock
reason.
of it all.
The bedrock of our democracy. And especially as artists, we can't function if we don't have freedom of expression, all of the freedoms that we've been guaranteed in our Constitution.
And journalists as well. They need to be able to
Absolutely.
to stand up through it.
Yeah. And journalists are part of the Committee for the First Amendment.
When did you reanimate this? When did this start?
October 1st.
You just started this?
Yeah. Yeah.
You already booked town hall?
Yeah. No, and we had a big thing in front of the Kennedy Center. I mean, we're changing the zeitgeist. His name came off today.
Off the building? Yeah. Did they really take it off?
They're going to take it off.
You see how thirsty they are? His name came off a building. Yeah, but he put it on 20 others. This guy is...
People are thirsty.
Yeah,
what
they're
can
thirsty.
we do?
That's what it is. People are thirsty for it, and I commend you for the passion that you bring to it,
It's
the
fun.
dedication that you bring to it, the resilience. Where can people go to get? I'm assuming this is probably sold out. So just have them go and register.
Well, then
is
you
that
can
the
watch
idea?
it at home, or you could have a viewing party, and you get songbooks, and you can sing along, and you get calls to action, and
all those great things.
Yeah.
Well, Jane Fonda, it's an absolute pleasure.
Thank you, Jon.
To meet you and to just be swept up in your enthusiasm and your passion.
Thank you.
And
It's
I
good to
truly
meet you
appreciate it.
finally.
I know. We've never met for For more information and tickets to the live show in New York City on June 14th, riseupandsingout.com.